Hi everyone, welcome back for another video. If you're new here, my name is Rachel Anita and I like to do videos about all kinds of things. Mental health, ADHD, finances, life as a 20-something-year-old, and today we're going to be doing a video reviewing something I'm really excited about, SmileDirectClub. It's not sponsored, they haven't sent me this for free or anything. I ended up using my insurance to get this product and I so far highly recommend it. And just wanted to go through the whole process for anyone who might be interested. I've been thinking of SmileDirectClub for a long time. I just talk about a lot of mental health in this video, and I got to a point where my mental health was finally good. And so I was thinking to myself, like, what can I do now? Like, I just want to get better. And I thought to myself, like, well, first of all, I want to get rid of my glasses. So I got LASIK. And then I thought, I really wanted to straighten my teeth for a while. My chipped tooth really bothers me. So I decided to get that done. At first I tried Tend, which they do inside braces, like inside your teeth, like brackets and stuff, but I decided it just didn't work in the timeline for me. I talked to my dentist about Invisalign, and at like $6,000 quoted, it just wasn't the right time for me. I'd been thinking about it again, and as I changed insurance, or I was picking my insurance this time with my healthcare, they gave us two dental options, the higher tier, one was the lower tier. I ended up going with the higher tier for a number of reasons, just because I have dental work I need to get done, but they also have orthodontic coverage. They also have a partnership with SmileDirectClub, so that's why it ended up being so cheap for me. SmileDirectClub is similar to Invisalign in that it's clear aligners that you can wear every day, and you should wear every day. It's just something that's nice. I would have gotten regular braces, but this just ended up working out for me. So a single pay is $2,050 for a 1 month payment. You can also do SmilePay, which is monthly payments, no credit checks, no forms to fill out, you'll get approved. This comes with a $250 deposit, and then you end up 89 month or less, 26 months. So the total cost comes out to $2,564, which is about $500 more than the single pay. So there's lots of different options here. If it's something that you want to pay off slowly, if it's something you want to just do it in one chunk. I ended up doing the single pay because my insurance covered half. So I ended up paying around $900, and this was just the choice for me. This would have been the choice anyway because it's so much cheaper than Tend, or Tend was like $4,000. Invisalign, like just everything else was so expensive, and $2,050, that's great. You can choose to only do nighttime aligners, which will allow you to not wear them in the daytime. It just takes longer to complete your treatment time. That comes out to about 10 months. My treatment time is a lot less. I started it in late January and I ended in May, I think, so that's really nice. They say 4 to 6 months, and you're supposed to wear 22 hours a day. So let's talk about getting started. So once I decided that I wanted to do SmileDirectClub, I went to their website and I put that I was interested. It invited me to share my insurance information to see if they had any deals for me. If you have any dental insurance, I would 100% try doing that and see what they come up with. In my case, they told me it was 50% off, right? So I put other insurances in just to test it out, and it came out to like $100 less or $50 less, or there was a credit. I also have a discount code down below if you're interested. So, and then starting it and getting your impression and getting started with the process is free. There's two ways to do it. You can either go in store to a SmileDirectClub pop-up, that's what I would call it. I wouldn't call it a store. Or you can do impressions at home. They'll send you an impression kit where you take your own impressions using like putty, like they do at the dentist, and then you send it back to them and they'll start from there. The other option is to book a free 3D scan at one of their Smile Shop locations. I opted to go to the Smile Shop. If you're living in a big city, I think it's more likely that you'll be able to find a Smile Shop near you. I live in the DMV area, in DC area, and I found one that was pretty close to me. And there's a lifetime smile guarantee. SmileDirectClub also accepts HSA and FSA if you have one of those, which I think is a good option as well if you've been putting money into those. I'll talk to you about my experience. So once I decided I wanted to do SmileDirectClub, I went online and looked up my closest Smile Shop. I decided to go in person just because I felt like that would more likely give me accurate readings and just end up with the best situation. So I ended up making an appointment at a local smile shop. This part was a shit show, honestly. There was a ton of people there. It was like very basic setup. It looked like a pop-up. There was like 5 people in the waiting room. The desk person didn't come in until 20 minutes after I arrived, like to greet us. She seemed to be the only one working. And so she had to process every person that was there. And they were all interested in possibly doing Smile Direct Club and getting their free 3D scan. Now, I thought this was going to be more like a dentist thing, like they're going to look at my impression and then like talk to me about it. This was like a sales pitch. I realized that most people there hadn't for sure decided, like I had, that we were going to do this. So a lot of people might still have had to be convinced or something like that, but I wasn't, and so the whole situation felt like a sales pitch to me, but I didn't really care. I just wanted to get my teeth fixed. Again, it took forever. This might not be the case for you, but expect to take longer there than you planned, like up to 2 hours maybe. But I'm still glad I went in person. I got a bunch of goodies. They gave me like a tote bag. They gave me a free whitening kit. I think you'll see that offer on the website. I don't think I've used it. I haven't used it yet, but maybe I will. So once I took the 3D scan, she showed me on the place where, like, what my smile looks like, and I was in there for maybe 10-15 minutes while she was doing this before it was finished, and I told her I'd be moving ahead with it, and she finished her sales pitch, which she didn't need to do for me, and I finished there. So moving forward, she said she would order it for me. She expect the aligners to come in a few weeks, and that was it. I went home. I actually flew to visit my family. When I came back, my aligners had arrived. I'll show you the box they come in. So this is the box they come in. It says open for a lifetime supply of confidence. Ooh. And it comes with a little flap, says Smile Direct Club here. And you open it, and it's not that neat, but there's lots of different things because I've opened it several times. I'm on like aligner 4 now. And it comes with several things. So here is the smile stretcher, which will open your mouth when you have to take progress photos at 90 days. So this helps with that. And you will show those progress photos via an app. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay. There's more little information here, an aligner guide with more info, cleaning tablets for your aligners because they're in your mouth all day and they don't end up really nice. There's also a whitening pen. Okay. I haven't used this one. When I went to get my 3D scan, they gave me a tiny mini one, and that's what I've been using. But there's this big pen. They also give you lip balm. Okay. Lip balm, and there used to be a little retainer holder in this one, or a liner holder in this one, but it's gone because I used it. Now, you might be wondering where the aligners are. There's a little slot here at the bottom where the white is, where you can pull out your liners one by one, and so it kind of is like a slot that you pull out and your aligners all come out. Now, I'm already on the liner number 4. I've been wanting to film this video for a while, but I kind of wanted to test it out a little bit more before I wrote a review. So you pull out one at a time, you rip it off, and it tells you information about your aligner. It tells you your name, it tells you which aligner it is. This one, my next one is 5, to wear 22 hours a day for 1 week. So that's what comes in this box, and now I want to tell you about my experience wearing it. The first day I put on these aligners, they also come with little mints that are really hard, which is a good thing, because when you first get your aligner and you stick it in, it's hard to get in. It's really hard to push in on your teeth because it doesn't fit your teeth because it's gonna change your teeth. So it's a lot tighter, it feels uncomfortable, and you stick it in, it might affect your gums, it might feel like it's cutting into your gums. And so you stick it in there, and if you don't feel it all the way in, you open the mint bag and you chew it until you feel like the aligner is all the way in. So I experienced discomfort for like the first 3 days on a pain level. I would say it was like 1 out of 10 pain, but just comfort like 5 out of 10. I was just uncomfortable. They also send you wax, like wax that they give you when you do braces to prevent cutting of your gums and your lips. And I ended up using that for my second aligner, my first aligner, just around the tops where it was cutting into my gums, and yeah. So you're supposed to put on your aligner on a specific day and put the next one on a specific day as well. They have an app. The app is called Smile Direct Club, and they're basically your dentist, but that you can check in with all the time. This is what it looks like. It says, "Hi Rachel," and then it says 4 days until my next aligner switch, and treatment remaining 81 days. So we also have products that you want to do, some tips, and make them more comfortable, lots of different information. You can also track your progress. So I'm on aligner set 4, I have 9 aligners remaining, and I switch next time on Sunday, March 5th. So I've got 81 treatment days remaining. So I kind of like the countdown because it tells me when I'm going to be finished. And 4 months isn't actually that bad. That's actually amazing. Okay. There's also an option to get back on track. I haven't had to do that, but if you miss a day, it's going to affect your teeth. And so they'll tell you which aligners to use, or they'll help you out with that. I just try to make sure to always put the right aligner in on the right day. Something else that I really like about this is that they show you your 3D scan on the app, which I'm going to show you my 3D scan now. So a lot of people might think my teeth are fine. I have a chipped tooth. My bottom teeth have some crookedness, and then I think this tooth is further back than the other teeth. So it kind of just further back. So let's watch this. So it's very subtle, so I'll let you watch it a few times. But basically it looks like the gap between my front teeth lessens, my teeth are raised up, so it's going to change my bite. And my bottom teeth are moved down, and you can see that the teeth I'm concerned about will straighten out as well. You can also see angles of it, like when it's crooked to going from crooked to straight. And the bottom. So this is really cool because I feel like they show you this once at a dentist or an orthodontist, but they never show you, like, you can't ever see it again. And so this kind of excites me, and I can see the progress and such. You can tell like my bite's really gonna change, which is crazy. But I guess it's for the best, right? Yeah, so I really like the app, big fan of it. I think it's great, and that's really helpful. So my second week was good as well. Again, it hurt a little bit. I put the wax on, it was a little uncomfortable, and now we're on week 4. I got used to it, I just stuck it in. This one was a little harder to get on. I think it's because like I haven't been wearing them 22 hours a day. I think like one day was 21 hours a day, maybe the other one was 21 hours and a half, but they fit. I stuck them in, bit down, used a mitt, and they're on. So now I don't feel like they're in here at all, except for that my tongue rubs up against it sometimes when I'm talking, and I can tell it's there. But otherwise it feels like nothing's there, and it's totally fine. So yeah, in a few days I will start my next one, which will be really exciting. So I guess some tips and tricks that I would give you, or not just tips I would give you, I guess. I don't know your lifestyle, and I don't know like what you want, but from my experience so far, I would 100% recommend doing the all-day aligners versus the night aligners. It just seems like the all-day aligners aren't that bad. Like, it's really not that bad. The night aligners are a different thing. It takes way longer to develop your smile, and it's just different. And I just wouldn't, I don't know, I would 100% do the full 22-hour aligners every day. So now we'll give you my daily routine. So I wake up, I have my aligner in, and it's gross. Bad breath, it's morning breath, you know, the works. And so I go and brush my teeth, and I wash my aligners to get them fresh, spick and span. I pop them back in, go downstairs, make my tea, make my breakfast, pull them out, put them in the box, eat my breakfast, eat my tea. I just rinse my mouth sometimes. I usually don't brush it. Sometimes I floss. Stick the liner back in and repeat for all meals. and I'm pretty good about not losing it and making sure it goes back in. It's occasionally that I forget it for an extra 30 minutes and then stick it in. So yeah, my first tip is I would do the 22-hour one versus the night one. You can't notice it. My colleagues haven't noticed it. Nothing's happened there. So just to close out, I recommend Smile Direct Club at this time. You can get Smile Direct Club yourself if I've convinced you to get it, or if you want to look into it. If you're not covered by insurance, I have a discount code down below where you will get $100 off, and I'll also get $100, so that's nice. But you'll get $100 off, and I think that's the best deal I've seen online personally. You can get my code down below. It'd be great if you could use it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Oh, and if you're interested in my videos, or if you just like the way I am, make sure to subscribe. I usually don't do videos like this, but if you're interested in mental health, ADHD, all that stuff, definitely check it out. Check out my other videos. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a good day.